Hello! Right, so today we are continuing to explain the search element to our dogs. So we're still quite early on in the process, so I'm going to continue to ask Kat to hold the dog for me. What is so important to me about holding the dog is I'm building that desire to go and go into the search area, okay? So I use opposition reflex in a lot of my training. If you think about a slingshot, if you pull a slingshot back, when you let go of it, it fires forward. So if we restrain the dog and hold the dog back, when we let them go, they're going to fire into the area and they're going to have built more desire to go into the area, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, I put a lot of control on my dogs. My dogs have very good positions. They'll do a sit stay, a down stay, a bed behavior, all of that stuff. But if I use that stuff in this context, it's going to dampen his spirit to go into the area. He's going to be sat there in control, and he's not going to explode forward. I can't wind him up in the same way, and he's not going to want to dash out into the area. So for this purpose, I actually like it when Kat's holding the dog and I wind the dog up. I like it when the dog is lunging forward and barking and showing me animation. I'm creating this energy to then use in the search, okay? This dog isn't out of control, as I said, down stay, sit stay, very calm, very quiet. I've got that to use all of the time. But for this, I want to wind him up. I want to create that energy. I want that explosion into the search. So I'm going to use that the first few times that I'm explaining to him what this search is all about. When he's built the desire and the motivation to do the search and he understands the search, then I'll move to putting him in a crate or putting him in a bed or something like that, okay? But right now, I want to wind him up. I want that attitude, I want that energy so that he will burst forth into the area. So, yesterday the dog touched the article. I threw that article away. I've taken a fresh article from my clothes. I've put it in my matchbox and we're going to do the same thing with him now. So yesterday there was confusion the first few times when I sent him for the search. On the last search, I felt like he really understood. He was using his nose. So I'm going to go back today. I'm not going to push it on too much until I know that the dog really understands. So I'm going to show him this. I'm going to wind him up with it a little bit. And then again, I'm going to make a big song and dance about putting it next to the shoes. And I'm still going to put it next to the shoes at this point. I don't feel that I'm super confident that the dog understands that he is sniffing and trying to find this scent. When I feel confident that he understands that, I'll start putting it in the shoes. But I want to make sure that he really understands it before I amp up the difficulty level, okay? So, Alfie Noodle. Okay, come on, get up, good boy. What's this? What's this? Whoa, ready? Come on. Yep, ha. So he wasn't that enthusiastic to begin with, so I'm going to click him for a couple of touches. Yep, good boy, super. What's this? What's this? So I'm winding him up. Whoa, and then I'm going to pretend to hide it. Whoa. 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 I like this. This is good. I want to see this behavior in him right now, so I'm here. I'm going to pretend. Okay. Yep. Good boy. And again, I'm clicking early. It's only when I'm confident that the dog understands what he's doing that I'm going to put any kind of duration on this touch, okay? So we'll do that again. Whoa. 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 Where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? Whoa. Given him back to Cat. I've put it here. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. So the dog's got a bit confused, so I'm going to do a couple of nose touches now to remind him. Yep. Yep. It's very, very normal. Yep. For the dog to get confused, especially this dog. This dog's done working trials, which is about, finding things with human scent on, and picking them up and retrieving them to handler. So it's really normal for him to get confused, but I'm just explaining to him now. I'm going to pull him back. I'm going to put this where it was before. Good. And I'm just reminding him that actually what I'm looking for from him is a nose target. Good. Good boy. Oh. Good. So it's fine. When he makes the wrong choice, I just take it off him and I go again, okay? Good boy. Well done. Oh. Good. Good man. So let's see if he can do it again without picking it up this time. Whoa. Whoa. I might wind him up a little less because I want him thinking. So I've put it here. Okay. Okay, I think he was just about to pick it up, so my bad timing. I'm just going to remind him. Good. I dropped some food, so it's quite important that I pick that up. He's lost it. Good. So we're explaining to him that it's not about picking it up. It's about doing the indication that we've previously taught. So because he's a bit confused, I'm not going to wind him up so much. It's here. Okay. Good. So I just held off 1 second there because I feel like I clicked him for opening his mouth and being about to pick it up last time. That was my mistake and I need to be mindful of that the next time that I do a repetition. So that time, I don't want to be asking for duration at this point, but I needed to make sure that he wasn't going to mouth or pick it up. So I just waited long enough to come round and look and see that he was doing a proper indication without the mouthing. Okay, so we'll try one more time. Thank you. I'm going to grab a piece of food. So I've put it here, okay? Okay. But what's good is he does understand now that it's about sniffing and finding that. Good boy, that's super, what a good boy, that's it. So I made a massive breakthrough in this training session because he now really understands that it's about sniffing and finding that scent. And then I came across a problem where he got confused and thought it was about retrieving the article, but I just worked through that. I didn't make a big deal of it. Every time he picked it up, I took it off him and I put it back. Oh, Alf, that's not helpful. Alf, come here, babe. Oh, so I just took it off him and put it back and asked for the touch. When I felt like he was getting really confused, I just went back a few stages and did some straightforward touches with it. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Touch it. Then I didn't wind him up so much and I put the article back in and I clicked for the touches. Every time he picked it up, I just took it off him, put it back, asked for the behavior again. Okay? So hopefully that will be helpful to you and hopefully you'll start to see your dog's understanding now what it's about, that it's about the sniffing and finding the clothes. Cool, cheers guys, bye.